Hello, everybody. Hello. Y'all already know what today is. Obviously, you see I got my prison outfit on. Let me just stand up because he's a real penitentiary pants. You feel me? So I know y'all probably like, okay. And I got these bitches on today because today is the last day of prison jail felon talk. Just until next month. But y'all know that every month we do prison jail felon talk. So if you've done any time, or if you've been to jail, or if you are a felon and you've never done any time and you would like to share your story, then you're more than welcome to come share your story right here on the couch. Also, you can still send in your glow ups and the people that we've lost, and even the people that still in that we miss. You are more than welcome to send them in. Let me just fix this camera real quick. There we go. Without further ado, let's get it started. I always wanted to say that.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean none. The fuck? Let's go. Hey, yeah.
I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down in my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tin and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his work. And I appreciate the things that I've been through cause it shaped me to be who I am. And I promise it's the truth. Handle my business up, counting my days. Cutting up a couple niggas that continue to make my moves. Yeah, I got shit that I gotta do. Shit that I gotta do. Play with me, do you are keep playing with me, you wanna be laying. See, I'm trying to be nice, but you keep messing my case and my baby. Something ain't right with this picture I see. So I cut you off to keep lying the truth. You say you love me, then why is that proof? Don't need you in my life, just wait and you'll see. I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down in my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tin and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. Come at me, you better come with some respect. In my feelings, I'm just telling you what's best. Keep it real, you got animosity. I'm not tripping, but you gon' respect me. I'm not stressing what you talking about. Even if my haters come through to make you walk it out. You keep on bragging, but people come back and tell me what you can say. You got me giving my gravy. I appreciate my real niggas, my family and friends. The struggle only made me just be greater within. I know the people that surround me keep it real.
No, I'm stuck about all time. It's
The
not
ones I
coming
keep
out.
around, I'm better to share the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down in my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tin and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life.
Don't appreciate his life. Hey. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure to follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. If you're used to watching the couch on my Bigo or my TikTok live, I won't be going live on there for a while until I get my phone situation fixed because I'm not liking the crackling and all of that extra shit. So I'm just gonna cut them out until I get it fixed. But that's nothing because I can always re-upload until each platform. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel because it's never gonna stop streaming on YouTube. That's actually my biggest platform that it streams on, YouTube and Spotify and Pandora. Everything else is really just extra, just so I can just reach, different people. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on the post notifications because you never want to miss when I go live. There's times where I go live and it's spur of the moment. And there's times where people come into town and literally it's spur of the moment. And I don't get time to promote their flyer because I literally make it right then and there whenever they tell me that they on their way. So if you want to keep up with the couch, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Spotify Pandora because you don't want to miss it. You never want to miss the couch. I'm just saying. Coming up on the couch, we got Regina Wells. She was actually supposed to be here today, but we had to reschedule her for next Friday, the 16th. So, again, if you haven't already seen her episode when she came 2 months ago, I think it was 2 or 3 months ago, then make sure that you go back and rewatch because this episode that's coming up is going to be pertaining to that episode. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the judicial system and how they're treating her grandson. And any of us that have family or ourselves have been locked up, we want somebody fighting for us. We want somebody speaking on our behalf. So that's what she's doing. She's standing in the gaps for her family. And that's what you should be doing. I just don't believe that you should give up on your family when it comes to that. If your family gives up on you, then goodbye. But fight as hard as you can and fight as long as you can. Because you only get one family. That's a lie. You only get one biological family. But you can always build your own family like a Build-A-Fucking-Bear. Don't play with me. Okay? Also coming up, Spiritual Coach Derek in October. If you would like an interview, make sure that you DM me. It doesn't matter what type of job you have, what walk of life you're walking. I love to interview people, and it doesn't matter. I literally don't give a fuck if you're a prostitute. Obviously, I've interviewed a prostitute right here on the couch, but I really want to get to know people on a different level, just deeper than what they show on social media or what they show in person. I love that. I might be the only one, but I love it. I love podcasting. I love doing my music. This is genuinely something that I love to do and something that I'm always going to do. So don't be surprised because even whenever I had my surgery, people was like, girl, why are you on your deathbed couching and trying to couch? Because I love it. I love my podcast. I love my music. I'm not going to stop until I'm dead. So, yeah. New question from the couch will be dropping tonight. If you haven't been keeping up with question from the couch, then you really don't fuck with the couch. I know. Yes, it is almost time. It is almost time. Y'all make sure y'all tap in as well. Now, I literally haven't been posting it for a while because I haven't been in the best physical shape. But now that I'm getting better, you obviously can see that I'm getting better. I'm sure glowing up right in front of your eyes. I'm getting up right in front of your eyes and healing up right in front of your eyes. But I'm not going to stop healing. I'm going to keep healing and I'm going to keep going. As I keep going, the podcast will keep growing. Y'all like that? Yeah. But seriously, question from the couch will be dropping tonight. I will be dropping it again every week. I'm getting back to every week. I will be getting back in the streets soon. I know y'all like news on the couch from the couch. News you can use. I'll be playing. I'll be out there. Next Monday, which is August the 12th, I'll be doing a new segment. So for those that don't know, I just recently had a total hysterectomy. They found 24 fibroids and cysts inside of me, and my doctors had missed it for over 15 years. So with this new segment that I'm starting, I want to teach people about how I deal with menopause how I've dealt with the surgery so far and how I'm dealing right now. And some of the things that I'm doing can literally help you, because I promise you, when I first got my surgery, I was terrible. And I literally had to relearn myself and relearn like things that'll help get me through. Because it's hard when you having a hot flash and when you breathe, it feels like heat is coming inside. It's hard whenever you have these ill feelings and thoughts in your head. I love you, wifey. That you can't get rid of because it's literally on you. It's menopause. It's hard to stop unless you know a trick or this or that. And being in the fibroid awareness group that I'm in, they have helped me a lot, and I've learned things on my own as well. So I want to be able to teach anyone who watches the podcast, if you've dealt with fibroids and cysts, if you've dealt with a total hysterectomy, if you've dealt with any of the surgeries that have to do with your your reproductive system, but there's things that you need to know, and there's things that you can learn from somebody else, and there's things that I can teach you, and you can teach me as well on the podcast. Don't think that just because I'm teaching you something that you can't teach me something. I appreciate people that inbox me different stories and things like that. I need to know. I need, if I don't know something or if I had something incorrect, check me. The fuck? I want to be checked. Because as I'm doing research and checking up on things, I might have missed something. So don't be afraid to check me. I'm just excited about August the 12th because it's different. It's not just Fibroid Awareness Month anymore, because all last month was, but it's me being able to teach you the things that I've learned from dealing with this myself. So that's August the 12th, which is next Monday. Also, August the 19th is the next mental health talk. If you are suffering, please get help. Please reach out to someone. Please know that there are people who will listen to you. It might not be the ones that you've been choosing right now. If you like, I've been talking, I've been this and I've been that, and nobody's been listening. You haven't been talking to the right people who's ready to listen. Seriously, get help. Don't be ashamed to get help. Don't be ashamed to say, hey, this is too much. Because it gets to be too much for all of us. So we get it. There are some people that will get it more than others. But just know that there is somebody out here that is ready to hear you. So if you want to share your story, you're more than welcome to come sit down on the couch. Or you could tune in on the live and just tap in and join. That is August the 19th. August the 26th is the next Shroom Talk. If you are a shroom head, or if you're thinking about doing shrooms, or if you want to learn about shrooms, then you don't want to miss this episode. It's going to be on the 26th, and I'm really, really, really thinking about doing shrooms that day on the couch. That way, and I really want to invite somebody up. If you would like to be a participant, I do want to know first that you aren't diagnosed with any mental issues like bipolarism or paranoid schizophrenia. Because if you have been, then this isn't a good time to do shrooms with me. Okay? But, if you haven't and you would like to do shrooms with me, August the 26th is Shroom Talk, and I really want to do Shroom Insight that day. Take some shrooms with somebody and get some insight on how they're feeling, what they're experiencing, because a lot of people get it twisted on the experience. They hear stories from people who's never done shrooms. And a lot of times when you hear stories from people, they'll be like, oh yeah, my friend said they had a bad experience. But they'll be like, yeah, they did shrooms, they did meth, they did, that don't even match. You don't do them two together. I'm so sorry. You don't do that. It's not going to get you where you need to go. It's going to get you gone. The fuck? Not high. You're going to be high, but you're not going to be the right high. Not the high that you think that you're looking for when it comes to shrooms. If you really want to get the full genuine effect of shrooms, eat the shrooms raw by itself, not no candy, not no none of that, but the shrooms by itself with no, don't take a pill with it, don't take a sip of a drink. I'm talking about liquor. Don't smoke no weed. Just get the full effect of the shrooms first and just learn what dose you can take, what it's like. Start off with a microdose. Don't go crazy like I used to say. I used to be like, if you just gonna do it, just start off with a 3.5. But some people can't handle a 3.5. So I had to stop saying that because I was just like, shit, if you gonna go big, go big. The fuck? That ain't it, my baby. So if you would like to do some shrooms with me, August the 26th is Shroom Talk, and I want to do a Shroom Insight Talk. So whoever's sitting with me, we're going to be shroomed out. We're going to be talking about the feelings that we feel. Because a lot of times people say, hey, you won't have a good trip if you take shrooms when you pissed, or when you take shrooms whenever you, because it's supposed to gauge your emotion. Nah. A lot of times, it don't. A lot of times I'll be angry as fuck, take some shrooms and be like, well, hello there. Good morning. I didn't take no shrooms today though. But I'm serious. Like, I would be like that. But I love shrooms. And what I love more than shrooms is, what I love more than all of that is my wife. Okay, let's get that off the rip. But, you know, I really love the fact that it can take you to a different place in the same place, if that makes sense. It don't make sense to y'all? It's okay. It's okay. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. It is Friday, so hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you're not having a good day, hopefully when you see this, it's starting to get better. Well, hopefully I can put a smile on your face. Sending lots of love, positive vibes, and energy your way. Don't trip. We still here. I still got some things to share with you guys. It's the last day of prison jail felon talk. Again, if you want to share your story, then you're more than welcome to come share it on the couch. Let's jump into another song. Y'all already know what it is. I appreciate y'all. Let's go.
If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I need all my time now, I have to prove something. I need all my time now, I need all my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no nothing. I stand on my word, and I promise you yeah. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I need all my time now, I have to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no nothing. I'm gonna be something. So if you was down, I'll show you how I made my own plan. No man gon' take me off my square, but if you take me there, I'll show you why I don't play. It ain't a game. You say you can't for who you call. That's why it pays to be the bar. Yeah. One call I can't get you home, and they be busting you down like some soft. Yeah, really don't gotta say much, but you can see that I got all the stuff. Yeah, if I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did all my time now, I have to do something. I did all my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no nothing. I stand on my word, and I promise you one day. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did my time now, I'm about to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no nothing. I stand on my word, and I promise you one word. I promise to God if I don't become great, it's because I can't handle the real. And if I'm lying, put that on the Bible. Believe I can call it a deal. People be lying, let's keep it a bill. The shit you be saying, I can't even feel. So a lot of times I'm solo, cause people be switching like roles in the field. I don't have time for the haters, and I don't have time to be playing these games. If I said something, I'm in it, I'm setting examples. I don't wanna be like these names. I made a name for myself, no one really gave me no help. I came in the game and I swear I did it and gave them hell. I don't need you to apologize, you already showed me who you really truly are. Not even judging you, just saying that what you did left me with hella scars. But it's okay, I'm doing great, I get to the great. If I cut you off, it's cause you was fake and I won't see you later. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. I did all my time now, I have to prove something. I did all my time. I said what I said and I don't need no nothing. I promise you, but I stand on my word and I promise you that. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. My time now,
I'm petty.
I said what I said and I don't do no nothing.
Right.
Still on my word. Yeah.
Hey, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limit. Don't judge me. I know y'all probably like, what the hell is wrong with her today? One, my wife gets off work early today. It is her Friday. Well, literally her Friday, but it's her Friday. And I love hanging out with my motherfucking wife. I hope that you guys have a relationship like that, a marriage like that, that if you with somebody that you literally miss them like you ain't seen them in years. Like you literally enjoy, I know y'all seen that little bubble, so what? That you literally enjoy their company. Like, I enjoy my wife's company. Hey, how are you doing, Nick? But I'm just saying, make sure that you support your people. If you know anybody that's on Facebook and they get stars, give them some stars. Why not? Share their post, like their post, comment on their shit to get their algorithm up. You could help somebody literally go viral just by sharing their shit, liking their shit, commenting, telling people about it. That's all you got to do. It literally takes, well, that do take something. It takes your hand doing all of that. But it's free. Support is free. You just got to choose to do it or not. And some of you guys, let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Some of y'all don't support your friends and family because you're not where you want to be. Because you feel like you could be further than that. And until you get there, you're not giving out them congratulations and them yay, keep goings. You're not doing that. You're not feeling that because you're not feeling yourself yet. And you feel like, and I might be speaking up too soon for some people, but I've seen it. I've seen it, and I've had people tell me, like, yeah, I ain't saying that until I'm where I need to be. And I'm like, damn. When I see people up, I don't give a fuck if I'm down. I'm like, yo, hey, yo, that's that shit. Let's go. Let's go. I'm like that. And I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that really know me, they know that I'm like that. One time I went to the casino with my friends. And I wasn't winning. I'm talking about they was winning bank. And I'm like, hell yeah, like, rub that machine. Let's fucking go. But I didn't say, hey, you know, I'm going to need $30 from that. No, I said, mama needs a new purse. You know, like, ain't that what they used to say? Mama needs a new, I don't know. I was just trying to be funny. But I was just like, hell yeah, that's what's up. Like, get it. When I see even when I was on bed rest, even whenever I had my surgery, I'm scrolling in Facebook, looking at people's posts. I'm sharing it like crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck that I'm hurting. Congratulations on what you're doing. That's dope what you're doing. Keep going. Support your people with no hesitation. Support your people with no reservation. I'm just saying. Did that make sense to y'all? I like that. I don't give a fuck. It says it's true though. Supporting your friends as an artist or supporting their business doesn't have to be financially. Spoken good word out, sharing their content is free. Exactly. That's exactly right, Nick. Because you literally can just share some. I'm telling you, I literally was healing from surgery, sharing people's shit. Fighting to get my hemocrat up and my hemoglobin up and still sharing people's shit because it's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. And if you're trying to spread that and share that, then do it at all times. If you fuck with somebody, you love somebody, don't be like, yo, I'm gonna start supporting you whenever I'm where you at. The fuck? Hell nah. Support them right now and you gonna get where you need to be. You not where you need to be right now because you're not supposed to be where you think you need to be. You are where you're supposed to be. You just think you need to be somewhere else, but everything happens in perfect timing. Everything happens when it's supposed to. No matter who you believe in or what you believe in, that's just the facts. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. Nothing or no one is going to stop what is for you at all. Just saying. August the 30th is the next Fuck Fentanyl on the Couch. If you know anybody that has lost their life from fentanyl, or if you are a survivor yourself, then you please come share your story. I want to pick some people's brain, and one of my friends just had a traumatic situation just happen to her. Yep. Just had a traumatic situation that just happened to her, and I don't want to share it until she's ready. Until she's ready to share it herself. And it's crazy because she literally was watching Fuck Fentanyl on the couch, and a situation happened to her with fentanyl. Literally after she got done watching the podcast. The same day. It was the same day. That shit is crazy to me. And it hurts my feelings. And I know I'm not responsible for what happened to her, but it hurts my heart. It's like, these doctors, these people, these drug dealers, whoever has the fentanyl don't give a fuck. And even these doctors are the dealers. Even these doctors are the slangers. You never know these days, man. You just gotta be careful. And then even when you being careful, it's like, damn. If some fucked up shit happens when I'm being careful, it's really some fucked up shit going on in the world. I'm just saying. I don't know if you guys caught last night's episode with Sherry Hawk. She also used to be a correctional officer at Mabel Bassett Correctional Center, the prison that I was in Oklahoma. And, it was very, very informative. And honestly, I wasn't expecting some of the things that she said. But I'm glad that she came on and she shared. So shout out to Sherry Hawk. If you didn't get to see her episode last night on the couch, I say go back and rewatch, re-listen, because that is something that you guys also need to hear. Seriously. It really is. Also, make sure that you pay attention to the board behind me. The Stand By Me. I always call it the board because some of you guys don't know what Stand By Me is. You'd be like, Stand By Me. But pay attention to the Stand By Me because you never know what's back here that you might could utilize. There's information, there's commercials, there's businesses that I promote. There are people that actually have a business or working with a business, like Coaching Beyond Fences. And there's glow-ups that you guys need to acknowledge that are truly, truly glow-ups. Look at these beautiful ladies and gentlemen that'll come up. These are some of the people that I was locked up with. So, again, even if you haven't done time with me at all, you can still send your glow up. If you've done time at all, you can still send your glow up. A glow up is a glow up. A prison glow up. Like if you've done prison time, even if you was a habitual jail person, going to jail a lot, or even if you are a felon, when you first caught your felony, didn't you look different than you do now? I'm just saying. Send me your glow-ups. That way we can celebrate you because you are meant to be celebrated. Staying out of prison is something to be celebrated. Staying out of trouble is something to be celebrated. Even if you like, oh, I only been in trouble one time. Still, it's easy to get back in trouble when they make it hard for you to get back into society or to be back into society. So you literally have to stay strong. And if you don't stay strong, then people are going to say that you're being weak. And even if you're like, you know what? I need a fucking break. This shit is hard. They don't make it easy for you. So it's not going to be, oh, this shit is a breeze. They don't make it like that purposely. Because to me, I feel like they want you to go back. They want you to be back behind them walls. Because why wouldn't you give me all the opportunities as somebody who isn't a felon or who hasn't been to prison? You literally are preying on my downfall. It's fucked up how they do us and how they expect us to be the perfect citizen when they don't give us a perfect way to start being that. It's fucked up. Again, last night, hopefully it gave you guys some insight on correctional officers, on what they went through, what they're going through, and what it's like. A lot of officers used to say, that I used to hear, they used to say, I'm doing time just like you. And in a way, after hearing a former correctional officer, I was like, wow, she's right. They're right in a way. They were doing time, just in a different way. That was still time, especially if you were going through the things that some of them was going through. That's crazy. We so bad want to say, fuck the police, that we look at correctional officers as if they are the police because they have a badge. And a lot of them try to act like they are the police. So we treat them as if they're nothing. And sometimes we don't just come off just straight treating the correctional officers like they nothing. But whenever they do something to make us feel a certain type of way, it's over with. It's over with. You heard her last night say that inmates used to tell her that they'll fucking kill her when they see her out in the world. Could you imagine what that would do to your mental? As a correctional officer, coming into work, thinking that you're doing the best that you can to help these ladies and gentlemen. And one day you make one of them so mad that they tell you that they're going to kill you. I've never heard anyone say that and actually do it. I've heard a lot of women, I'm not going to lie, I've heard so many women say, if I ever see you in the world, I'm going to kill you, to some of the officers. Because they get so frustrated in a place like that, that it's easy to get so angry that you say things that you don't really mean. It says, I've seen some COs in county that were respectable and stood on business. Exactly. I've exactly seen that as well. I've seen correctional officers literally be the stand-up person that they portray themselves to be. But I've also seen correctional officers that get in there and they act like they're the police and they're corrupt. Last night should have gave you guys some insight on how corrupt correctional officers are too. Even to their own correctional officer that works with them. If they aren't agreeing with what you're doing, say you're a correctional officer and you're bringing in the drugs. If they're not agreeing with what you're doing, you don't think they're going to give you the fucking blues? You don't think they're going to disrespect you? They are. They'll disrespect you every time they get a chance. They'll talk shit to you. They'll make you feel less than. Because they don't want you working there. They don't want you... And they want you to hate them so much that you don't even want to be in the same room as them. So they can do what they need to do. To keep on with their corruptness. To keep on with, with corruption. To keep on. And getting you out the way. Even if it means saying a few mean words or saying something disrespectful or saying something hurtful to get you out of here, cool. As long as I can still do what I need to do. And that's what some of those officers were doing to her. The only reason why they would tell her not to shake a cell of an inmate that they wanted to shake down to get contraband is because they have something to do with that inmate, obviously. Come on now, let's just be real. Put two and two together, like, we're not dumb. So I really appreciate her for speaking on that. A person of authority or in that position, when you are locked up or when you are not in that position, you don't really care about their feelings. You don't really care about what they go through unless you actually, and once you do show that you actually care on the yard to an officer or of an officer or about an officer, inmates are gonna give you the fucking blues. And fuck the police. You messing with the police, you the police too. That's what they say. That's what they do. It doesn't matter if they cool or not, unless they cool to everybody and they keep that consistency. If there's a consistent officer that's cool to everybody, that's not disrespecting everybody and showing them that they're human just like we are, then ain't nobody gonna be like, you the police. You fucking with the police. Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody's gonna say that because they're gonna know that officer, they ain't so cool that they about to bring you in some contraband, but they so cool that they gonna let you slide sometimes. They not gonna disrespect you. They not gonna fall into what the other officers are doing too, because a lot of times those officers get in that position, hey Faith, they get in that position and they start to try to be like the other officers. Oh, they shaking down their cell. Let me go shake down their cell too. Oh, they picking on Lanita. Let me go pick on Lanita too. Some of those officers try to get one up on each other. And that can lead into an inmate being put in a fucked up position. You said they take that to the head. They do. They will take it to the head. They'll see this little plastic ass or sewed on ass badge and get to lock down, cuff up, like, shut the fuck up. Shit. We locking down. Don't be screaming in my ear. You see I'm walking to my cell, you gonna say lock down. Bitch, I'm locking down. I know y'all know what I mean for the ones that been locked up. Because damn, the fuck out of here. But I hope to get more former officers or more former correctional officers because, wow, like you never know what another officer is or what an officer is going through, because to you guys or to felons, they're the enemies. That's a no-no. To know their personal business means that you fucking them, they bringing in your package, or you the police your motherfucking self. That's why a lot of times when and the officers that actually kept the professionalism to where they didn't even want to be your friend on the yard. They didn't even want to talk to you. Because I've had officers that was so fucking mean. I'm talking, not even really mean, just like didn't want to talk. Like, I'll be being funny, like, you know, and they ain't even engaged. But when they see me out here, they speak to me. They tell me, yo, I'm so glad to see you out doing good. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. You know, I appreciate that. Like, I don't have no type of hate, no type of animosity towards all but two of them. Rosencrantz and, oh shit, I can't even think of her name because she done slipped my mind, but I couldn't take her at all. She was probably the worst officer that we had on there in the yard, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But anyways, but they congratulate me and tell me that they proud of me now, and I'm like, okay. So I really want to get some more former officers to pick their brain, you know, to know what they went through. The things that she went through even started from academy. She said she didn't learn nothing from academy. And isn't that where you're supposed to learn first? to get to where you need to be in the prisons to be able to handle it? Don't you have to have tough skin? You have to be able to handle taking words and disrespect. Otherwise, you will be caught up beating up an inmate, setting up an inmate, doing something to an inmate that you don't have no business doing because you don't know how to handle your emotions. And I feel like, number one, she said they don't have to have a real education to be a correctional officer. So if y'all not doing a real educational background on that, then you're not doing a real mental health check on them either. Why would I want somebody looking over me if they paranoid schizophrenic? I'm sorry. I'm not saying anything about anybody that's paranoid schizophrenic. Shout out to the paranoid schizophrenias. Did I say that right? I'm sorry. Listen, don't judge me. But to the ones that do have it, I just don't want you to be in a position of authority trying to run me. And if I make you mad and you flip out and you having one of them days, and there's officers that actually took flight on inmates and started beating their fucking ass like they was a grown-ass man in the streets. I guarantee you. I kid you not. Talking about beating the fuck out of them. To the point where I was like, oh my God, am I gonna make it? Are they gonna do this to me? Because I got a slick ass mouth. I'm next. I am fucking next. And I for sure knew I was next, but thankfully I wasn't. But if you are in a position of authority and you have some type of mental issue, you don't need that position. So for them, again, not to do you don't have to have that much education just to be a correctional officer. You're telling me that it doesn't matter what your mental health status is, that you can be a correctional officer. It says they preach about, oh yeah, but the corrupt officers and staff make it their mission to keep you there. They do, and that's another thing that Sherry said last night. She was saying, how are you guys supposed to look to the correctional officers or look to us for to get better or to look up to and as an example, but you are the ones that are corrupt. The staff is the ones that's corrupt. The staff is the drug dealers. The staff is the one that's getting these inmates strung out. Remember when I was saying that a couple months ago? Who you think is bringing in these hard-ass drugs that got these women sliding down the motherfucking wall? Like they in the street. Well, somebody that's coming from the street. Directly from the street. And clocking in. You know? And ain't no telling which offenders, which inmates got the bag on the yard. So if you got the bag on the yard, then you calling the shots with these officers that's willing to risk it all. That's how they end up corrupt. Because these officers, they are ready to risk it all. They just waiting on an inmate that's carrying the bag. They actually putting themselves in positions and standing around them like, letting them slide on a few things like, yeah, you know I got you, so whenever you ready to hire me. How do they go about getting hired by these inmates? How do they know which what? Okay. We need a former staff member that was corrupt. We know most of them is still working there. Let's just be real. Most of them is still working there because how do you think they got away with saying that Amber killed herself? Let's all jokes aside, how do you think they got away with saying that Amber killed herself in her room, hung herself? And staff wasn't the ones that told the family member, inmates did. So when you're not quick to go tell on something that you did or something that's happening, that makes me think that you're involved. That makes me think that you got something to do with it. And I can't get jiggy with that shit. Yeah, I said I can't get jiggy with that shit. Yeah, I did. But I can't. They are getting away with too much. You said they got paid to lie and cover it up, period. Exactly. And it's not like money don't get shit going in the prison. It's like, it ain't like money talk, bullshit don't walk. If a motherfucker got an officer in they motherfucking pocket and they working the same day that you want to kill somebody, shank somebody, fight somebody, or whatever, you don't think it's not going down? It's going down. Basement. Period. And whatever, and I'm paying you, bitch, so whatever you got to say, I don't give a fuck, but you better not say nothing that got to do with me. I'm sure that's what they were saying. But for real, they wouldn't give a fuck if the officers, this is crazy. Y'all don't even give a fuck that y'all putting y'all selves on the line. You can literally be, and it doesn't matter if somebody say, oh, well, you won't ever be involved in this crime. They won't even put you in 2 and 2 together. And what if they do? I don't believe that Amber hung herself. I don't. Amanda, I don't believe that she hurt herself either. So everybody's just killing themselves. Come on now. Predominant figures in prison, people that literally ruffle y'all feathers in prison, have been coming up dead. I noticed it. Look at these people that's behind me that passed away. Either they got killed in prison or killed right after prison. I wish I had a picture of some of the ladies that have passed away that I don't have pictures of because they passed away in prison and nobody sent me their picture. For real. You said Amber was all about her baby. Why would she leave him? She was all about her baby. When you aren't doing what somebody, or if somebody is trying to check you or get you to where they want you to be or how they want you to be in prison, if you don't follow that, they gonna do something to you. Or get something done, whether it be trick your time off or kill you. It happens. Don't think that it doesn't happen. It happens. And there are officers that are willing. This is Amber. I'm about to show you her. She about to come back up. This is Amber. This is Amber who we're talking about. You said it's true. Misery loves company. They do. And again, especially if they're doing ABC time, which means life. If they're doing that much time, which one of the people that were involved is doing that much time. Well, the rumor, I'm not going to say because it hasn't been, again, they haven't arrested anybody. They're still saying that it is a suicide. And a lot of people know that it's really not, but you know that no snitching policy. Now, one of the people that I heard was involved, I tried to check them. And you know what they said to me? Mind your fucking business and worry about your goddamn music. And you know what happened to them? They ended up dead a month later. They ended up dead a month later. Everything happens in perfect timing. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. He said, karma will come. Yes, it will. I'm going to play one last song and we're going to wrap it up. It is Friday, so if you are going out, make sure that you be safe. You going to be safe? Better be safe. I'm just saying.
We got the jackpot this time.
I got merch. If you guys want to purchase merch, you can DM me. I will send you all the information, not just time shirts. I got Elevate shirts, Shroom shirts, Couch Potato shirts. Ain't no fucking limit shirts. You can pre-order anything. Just DM me and I got you. Hey, big time. I did big
big time, giving up them years. They took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. And watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Then reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books and you ain't eating shit, you better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And your spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it, yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it, ayy. Big time, ayy. And they took me out the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time. What? And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. And I have to pay, you know I'm standing 10 toes. Now you know, I'm on, they wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I'll be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing time like. Tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephews. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in that cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years that took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, it's just the end of the day. It's the end of the cell, it's just like being in the grave.
That's real. I'm telling you, it's even though it's me singing that song, I swear I feel like it's not even me because I'm speaking for all of us. I'm speaking for all of us. Thank you so much. Living in a cell is like being in a grave. Don't nobody remember? Once you die and you end up in that grave, a few days later, nobody's talking about you unless they really, really fucked with you. You think once we got locked up, people kept saying, free Janelle, free Nick, free Faith? No. Some people, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times, if you're not around, they not thinking about you. They not mentioning you. They not giving a fuck. Because they got their own problems, their own issues that they going through. Life is lifing, remember? It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on Monday. Okay. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Hey. I know, I'm crazy.